What is up, ladies and gentlemen? This is 14 Code Tab here, and I got a battle here for you. This is against a guy by the name of RainbowShadows, and before I get underway with this battle, I just want to say I absolutely hate NU. I explained this in my Pokemon Showdown live narration. It's very unbalanced. I don't like it. There's too many things that need to get nerfed into an NU tier. Never use tier or something, because it's very unbalanced. I don't like it, and that's all I got to say about it. So, keeping that in mind, I do make a couple stupid plays in this battle because I really didn't care anymore, because I've done a whole day of NU and got no good matches, and this was the best one that I could come up with, and it still sucks. So I got a rain team going on here, a little mini rain team. He leads off with my rock, I lead off with my defensive Fione. Go for a Scald instead of Rain Dance, because this thing is one of those unbalanced things that swept my team many times before. So I hit it with a couple Scalds. I know I could take whatever it wants to do. Stab Earthquake won't hurt that bad, but he just goes for a Double Edge, and I'm able to take him out with another Scald. In comes his Leafeon. Now, I did not want to take any grass move, but turns out when I switched, he just goes for a sub, so I go into my Amoonguss, which I actually thought was UU, because, I don't know, I thought it was UU, but whatever, shows how much I know. But I do carry the Clear Smog and the HP Ice, so whatever he wants to go for, I could hit him back. But I'm going to go for the Clear Smog to get rid of that +2 attack that he has from the Sword Stance. So now his returns won't be doing much of anything, and even though I'm at a low amount of HP, I have the Synthesis, or no, I don't have the HP Ice, but I have the Synthesis instead, and I have Regenerator, so I can switch out, come back in, get the Regenerator, and the Synthesis, and I'll be all good. Now in comes this thing, and I know it's going to go for an Ice Fang. I've seen this thing before. So I go into my Audino. It's a cleric set, but it's really bulky, and it's got a lot of HP, and I like it. So, I'm gonna try to Toxic Storm with his own Toxic Orbs. Unfortunately, his Facade is doing more than I would like. This is specially defensive Audino, not physically defensive, so, of course I wouldn't be taking it that well anyway. So I'm gonna switch into my Amoonguss to take the Facade. I know I can take it, and luckily I do. So now I'm gonna switch the hell out of there, knowing he's gonna go for an Ice Fang. Go into my Audino that can take it, get the Regenerator on my Amoonguss, and knowing he's going to go for another Facade, I'm just going to Protect here, but actually he's going to switch out, try to salvage it later, into his Bastodon, and I do not know what this thing is going to do. I know it's extremely bulky on both ends, so I'm going to want to go into my Amoonguss. I actually didn't predict the Toxic there, but I go for a Giga Drain, and that did like nothing. That did way less than I thought it would. So he's gonna send me into my Electrode. Here I go for a Rain Dance. I should have went for a Taunt and then a Rain Dance, but getting up my Rain is always nice. So now I'm gonna hit this thing with a Thunder, and it still does like nothing. I do get the Paralyze though, as he hits me with the Metal Burst, and that does way too much. I'm gonna want to get out of there. Save my Electrode for later, so I'm gonna Volt Switch out and go into my Golduck. This is a Specs Golduck. With the Swift Swim, it outspeeds pretty much anything on anyone's team and hits hard with Hydro Pump. See, and look at that, it just one-hit KOs it. Specs Golduck is probably the best thing in NU tier. In comes Ampharos. I know I could outspeed, but I can't OHKO it from this range. So I go into my Audino, and that Thunderbolt does a hell of a lot. So I'm going to want to Protect, get some lefties recovery, and maybe I can take another one. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm up to 50% health now. His Thunderbolt did 49%, and luckily he gets max damage and is able to take out my Audino. But now I get to go into my Swift Swim Beartic and go for an Icicle Crash. It only does 50%. I thought it would do more, but I do get the flinch. So now he's actually not faster than me. That's weird. The Swift Swim is faded away and he's not faster. It's one slow dude. But the next Icicle Crash doesn't take him out. I must have got min-max damage there, but it does flinch him again, and I am able to take him out with another Icicle Crash. In comes his Luxray on his last limb of HP, and I actually lived the Facade, which I really wasn't expecting. Like I said, I really, at this point, didn't care, so I was like, forget it. Leave it in just to die. In comes Glaceon. I decided to just go right for the Focus Punch, and, you know, I just didn't care at the moment. I thought he maybe would have went for a sub or something, but whatever. So I'm going to go into my Golduck, hit it with a Hydro Pump, and that will be the game. So that was a good game, RainbowShadows, my bad, it's plural, figures. But anyway, I don't like NU. This is probably the first and last NU battle that I'll post in a long time, so do not expect more NU. Yeah. Probably tomorrow I'll probably have my Pokemon Emerald update uploaded. I don't know why it keeps freezing out on me. I still gotta do some Google searching on that and see if I can get the lag down, but anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and see you later.